Hello, everybody. This is Leah with Nurturing Your Life. Thanks so much for joining me today. By the time you reach your 40s, your 50s, and beyond, most of you, and me included, we have set dozens of goals, right? But let me ask you, how many of those goals actually have you been able to meet and keep on doing? How many have made you feel happier, more peaceful, and even more purposeful? Maybe you've set a bunch of goals, but you just don't see how they really have been helping you in your life. Well, if so, I'm going to show you today how to make them stick. There's one thing you probably have not been doing, but it's probably because you haven't been told to do this. And it's probably not what you're thinking. But this is week 4 of our Mindset and Midlife series. If you haven't seen weeks 1, 2, and 3, you can catch those in my on my YouTube channel as well. But today we're going to be talking about something that's really important. It's how to set heartfelt intentions with goals for your best life yet. So what are intentions versus goals? Why are they needed? Aren't intentions just kind of woo-woo? And are they really necessary? Well, midlife brings a lot of changes, doesn't it? Physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. But that's why it's a great time to pause and ask yourself, what kind of woman do I want to be in this next chapter of my life, and why? That's where intentions are going to come in. So we're going to talk about that in just a minute. But first, this disclaimer, I am not a doctor. I'm a health and wellness coach. This information is just to be used for educational purposes. It's not intended to be used as medical advice. I always recommend you check with your own health practitioner before beginning any kind of nutritional or lifestyle modifications. So most of you probably already know what goals are, but maybe not intentions. So we're going to clear up the difference between those today. Goals are specific and measurable. For example, run a 5K, and then you run it, you can check that box off, right? Lose 10 pounds. You step on the scale, you've lost 10 pounds, woohoo, right? Read 12 books this year. You keep a little either paper and pencil or on your notes section of your phone. You've read 12, well, you've accomplished that, right? Of course, you have to set up little small steps to meet some of those goals, but you get the point. They're specific and measurable. Intentions, though, are really more about how you want to live each day and your attitude. They're your why, the reason that you actually want to achieve that goal. For example, instead of you just saying, I want to lose 10 pounds, your intention might be, I want to take better care of my body so I'll have more energy and feel good so I can enjoy life and spend time with loved ones. Okay. And one of those things that you want to do is lose some weight so you will feel better. The best way that I can put it is this way. Goals are the finish line, but intentions are the direction you're walking in. They're going to help you get to the goal, the finish line, okay? Both are important, but intentions keep your goals connected to your deeper purpose and help all the changes you're making remain long term, which is what I know you want to do, right? If you don't know your intention, it might be hard to stay motivated, Now, you can set the goal first, but often setting the intention first is more helpful. Let me give you some practical examples of some intentions and goals. This is in the area of health and wellness. Your intention might be, I will care for my body so I have energy to serve my family and enjoy life. Your goal might be, I will walk for 20 minutes 4 times a week. You see, and then that goal may get you to run that 5K, right? In the area of stress and mental wellness, your intention may be, I will start my mornings with peace instead of rushing to set the tone for the day. Your goal may be, I will spend just 5 minutes every morning reading scripture or a devotional and journaling. What about the area of relationships? Well, your intention might be something like this. I will be more present and nurturing with the people that I love. And your goal, and this is one that most people need to do, I will put my phone away during dinner every night. Don't have this at the dinner table. What about in the area of faith and your spiritual growth? Well, your intention might be, I'm going to lean on God when I'm feeling overwhelmed. Boy, that's one that we all need, right? And your goal might be, I will pray before checking email every morning. Okay, so that's going to help you grow in your spiritual walk by praying to God. It's also going to help with your stress because you're not checking your email, but it's reminding you to do something that's going to help in that growth. What about self-care in midlife? That's a biggie that we all need. Your intention might be, I will treat myself with kindness instead of criticism, which is really important. Your goal might be something this simple. I will write down one thing I did well at the end of the day. Just something like that. And that's going to help you with that kindness toward yourself. When we set intentions, what we're really doing is we're aligning our daily actions with what matters to us, with our health, with our relationships, with our values, even with our faith. It's going to keep you steady when it seems hard to keep on going when you're trying to achieve the goals, or even just when life throws us a curveball, and it usually does, right? We know Proverbs 16:3 says, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. Let's try a quick activity together. Just grab a piece of paper and a pen or pencil, or you can do it in your notes section of your phone or your iPad. And you can pause the video if you need to go and grab that. Step one is going to be this. Think of one area of your life where you'd like to see some change. It could be your health, it could be relationships, it could be your work, your spiritual life, maybe you want more joy, you want self-care, anything. Step two is write down one word that captures how do you want to live in that area. Here's a few examples. Strong, maybe connected, maybe patient, maybe faithful. And then step three is you're going to turn that word into a simple statement of intention. For example, if you pick the word strong, your intention might be something like this. I want to build strength so I can remain active and independent in my life. And that could be a goal for health and wellness, just physically, but it could also be mentally, emotionally, right? If your word was patient, you could say something like this. I intend to respond with patience in my conversations at both home and work. And what if you pick the word faithful? You could say, I intend to trust God's direction each day instead of leaning on my own strength. See, that's it. You want to keep it short, simple, and meaningful. So see, you don't have to overwhelm yourself and make it really hard. A good intention simply is going to help you focus. It's kind of like setting your GPS when you're going on a trip, right? And the intention is going to help your heart and your actions go together. So then you want to set goals, and those goals, see, are going to be the steps along the way. So as you head into this week, I hope you will do that. And I'd love for you just to write down one or two intentions for something that really matters, and then put that where you see that, whether that's like an appointment to pop up in your phone, or whether that's on a little post-it that you put on your bathroom mirror or your kitchen window, or even in your car. It just helps you remind of your intentions, and then you can set your goals in a couple of days as well. And if you're comfortable, I'd love for you to share with me what those intentions are. I have a private Facebook group at Nurturing Your Life with Leah. I'd love for you to join us, or you can find me on Instagram at Leah_Cheshire. Remember, midlife is a powerful season, and it's not too late. Your life is not over. It's a perfect time to pause and learn how to live with purpose. You can be guided by your values and your faith. Thanks so much for joining me today. Bye for now.